Hey, look who it is.
Hey, Fresh.
Do I have to come in on this too?
This is all about you learning to do all this good stuff.
Well, greetings, human. It's our second time in one day. We never do this anymore, do we?
Never do this.
Wow, look how tall I am. Wow, come down here. My God, whoa. I just wanted to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for watching us here on Amazon Live. We love you all. Big ups to y'all. This is a great table. What's the deal with this table?
This is a great table, isn't it? It's an adjustable height table.
What?
Yeah. No kidding.
Can I try it?
You want to? Hold on.
What can you make it do? Is it like magic?
It is like magic.
What does it do?
It goes up and down.
Ah!
Based on what
How'd you do that?
Just push a button.
What if I'm like 12 feet tall? Would I be able to stand at this table? I'm going to need to stand on a chair. Well, be careful of your cord. I don't know how far it's going to go. So if I'm 8 feet tall, if I'm Shaq, this will actually be about at the level I can stand at, right?
Yes, actually.
All
Jake
right.
would be able to stand here just fine.
Now, how low can it go?
Is there a song?
How low can it go? This is pretty cool.
This is a nice
So this is meant to be a standing desk, right?
It's a standing desk.
Oh, don't go
or
that
low.
low. Oh, you're going to crush something here. Bring it back up. So really, we kind of stand at this most of the day, right?
Right.
It kind of burns a lot of calories. You're using some energy. And you're kind of working your balance, your abs and your pecs and your glutes and all these other things I don't understand. Oh, wait, it's got to go down a little bit more.
How's that?
Wait a minute, it doesn't look right. I can't tell where we are. All right, that's about good. Can you see my knees? All right, that's good.
It's good?
So what are we talking about today?
Oh my gosh, it's too high.
Huh?
It's high.
It's too high?
It's high.
Well, bring it down a little bit.
What are we talking about today?
What is this table called?
It's a very standing desk.
Oh, very. It's very cool. Get it? All right, so Mother's Day right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you're lucky enough to still have your mother on God's green earth. You know what I mean? And if she's here, you need to let her know how much you respect her, how much you care about her, and how grateful you are for all the things she did when you were a baby. I can't imagine the things I did to my own mom. After having my own kids, with the puke and all the, oh my goodness, wow, kids are terrible. That's why I can't stand kids.
Stop.
But God bless my mother for dealing with someone like me, so I became a responsible, wonderful human being that you're looking at right now. Is that right?
Yes.
You need some light on you. You're like in the dark over there. What is this light? This is like the brightest light I've ever seen. These are all in our carousel, so if you're new to Amazon Live, you can look right below us, or maybe off to the side, depending on where you are. All these items we're talking about right now are in the carousel and available for sale on Amazon.com. You can look them up, do some research on them, check the prices. Well, the prices are right here, too. Some of this stuff's on sale, too. But look at this lamp. This is insane. Why do you need such a bright lamp?
It is a very bright lamp. It's got 3,500 lumens.
You get those lumens in your eyeballs now?
I'm getting them in my
eyeballs. Are you getting a suntan?
I am.
Tell you what, it is mega bright.
Right? That's the Neat-Fi desk lamp, and we love this one. We love all Neat-Fi lights, but this is the newest, brightest one that they have, 3,500 lumens.
How many lumens?
3,500.
Wow, that's a lot of lumens.
Right?
Have we tested the lumens?
We did. Oh, you did.
Yes, I did. I have a lumen checker out there, but it's not on you. It needs to be more on you. So why do you need such a bright light when you do this crafting stuff?
You got to be able to see. You got to be able to see the little tiny details.
Why?
Why not?
That's a good one. Can't argue that one. Hey, if you have any questions about anything we're talking about today on the Amazon app, you can chat with us. Type them in there. Don't be shy, because we're weird. And the more you participate, the more inclined we will be to do some giveaways today. You know we love giveaways. We gave away a whole bunch of stuff in our other show, our last show today.
We did.
And we might give away some crafty stuff today, including some stuff that we might actually make on this show. So say hi. Let us know where you're watching us from, what you're doing. Do you already own a Cricut? Are you excited to be here?
Well, it's not just the Cricuts.
Do you hate us? Do you hate me and love Felicia? That seems to be the consensus for the most part. I'll just shut up and let her take care of it. All right, go ahead.
No, but seriously, it's not just about Cricuts. We do have the Cricut Maker. We have the Cricut Joy, but we also have one of your favorites, which is the Brother SDX 230Di. You know, it's your favorite. Why do you love that one so much?
Because it does Mickey and Minnie. It's built in.
Really? Why do you love it so much?
Oh, because you don't need a computer to use this thing. I've made t-shirts, including shirts just like this. In case I forget my name, I look in the mirror and I say, "Hush," because in the mirror it's backwards, obviously.
is wrong with
And
you
then,
today?
like, I look at 2 mirrors simultaneously, then sometimes it corrects itself. Do you ever do that? You put 2 mirrors next to each other, and one's the wrong way, one's the right way?
No, I don't think I've ever
You've
done
never...
that. No.
You want to do it right now?
No.
All right. Mirror is kind of like selfie mode, only weird.
True. True.
All right, do we have sound? Can you guys hear us out there? Let us know if you can't hear us, because we can't monitor things because the system's a little weird. You hear sound? All right, good. All right, so we have a shotgun microphone. So if there's something fluffy about our head, don't worry about it. It's not an animal trying to eat Felicia. It's called a shotgun microphone, which is directional, and I don't know. We're trying to get all studious before we build our new studio, which will be done in September-ish, October, November. Ian, you know, it's Ian.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, Ian time we're on. Hopefully he's not watching. All right, so what's first in that? If you were to create something for your mom right now, what is the easiest thing for a layman, for a person who has really no creative juices or inclination whatsoever to create for mom?
First
And what would really, actually, these gifts, we'll talk about these things. Number one, these machines in themselves.
Are gifts.
Great Mother's Day gifts?
Oh, absolutely.
Now you as a mom, would you love getting one of these?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you think other moms would enjoy this too?
I do. I really do.
Not just people who are super artistic, but
No.
people who would just like to make what? What can you make on these
You can
machines?
make cards. You can make shirts. You can make mugs. Just wall art. Anything.
Really?
Let your creativity go wild.
That's interesting. What's the coolest thing you've ever made on these machines?
I don't know. Maybe the wall art.
I'm going to show you.
Maybe the wall art.
Wall art is pretty cool, but I'm going to show you something she made for me the other day.
What did I make? I don't know what
And
he's
I still
getting.
haven't done what I was going to
And I'm
do.
slightly nervous about it. Oh.
Hello, I'm Mommy Bunny. Hello, I'm Baby Bunny. How are you? I don't know.
Did you make this with these machines?
I made that with the Sizzix.
The
I
Sizzix?
did. I don't even have the Sizzix
But
out.
could you
today.
make this with a Cricut machine?
You absolutely could.
This is so
Absolutely.
cute.
Isn't it cute?
Look, you could do your own little thumb plays with this. How cool is this? And the Sizzix is another cutting machine?
It is a die cutting machine, yes.
Love you, Mommy.
Love you too, man. So that's a die cutting machine, but you could make this. What's a die cutting machine? What does that mean?
These are all electric die cutting machines. But
These are electric?
Yes, but these have blades in them. All of these have blades in them, but the Sizzix does not. It uses little metal finlet shapes to make things like that.
Are these machines dangerous?
They could be.
I mean, could you really cut somebody with one of these?
You could. The tools are definitely sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's blades in there.
So moms would be okay, but probably not a good idea for small kids. to
Probably
run
not a
these.
good idea for little ones without supervision, for sure.
Understood. But once the blade is in the machine, you can't really
You're
can't get your fingers or anything.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I
Good.
don't think
Good
so.
to know. I like to ask these questions. You know.
good to know.
Why are you so dark?
I don't know, but that light is really bright on me.
No, it's like me. I'm like super lit, and you're like in the dark over here. All right, so we're going to make some stuff, and of course, when you make your own gifts, it always means so much more. Doesn't it mean so much more when somebody actually makes something for you?
It does. We love that. We prefer the kids make us something.
Do you encourage your own children to make you gifts rather than buy you something that
Yep.
any other person in
Yep,
the world could do
make
lazily?
make it come from the heart.
Yeah.
It's so much nicer. I have cards from many years back that I saved.
And we don't care if they Googled something and borrowed somebody else's design. It's they took the time to do it and actually make it. I think
Yeah.
that's what means the
Yeah,
most.
that's huge.
I think most moms are going to feel that way, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the mom who wants Jimmy Choo shoes. She
Oh,
might
yeah,
be a little different.
Yeah, she's probably
Yeah.
going to be a little different.
Yeah. Well, forget her. If your mom wears Jimmy Choo's, she's out of this thing. Evan's in the house. I like your little clover. That's pretty cool. How'd you do that? We got to get some smiley clovers on our thing. All right, so we are going to do some stuff here. Now, the first thing you said was a card, right?
Yes, we're going to do a card. So Cricut just released in March, I believe it was, these new cutaway cards.
Really?
Right?
Whoa, look at these. Now, what's a cutaway card? What's the difference between a cutaway card and a non-cutaway card? Can I take them out?
You can absolutely take them out. So the cutaway cards actually have adhesive on the inside of the card so that you can adhere the insert to it and
Look what
avoid
you
having
made.
to cut the little triangles in the corners.
How did you do that? Look,
We're gonna
it's
make one just-
dimensional. This is actually cut out here, and
Yeah.
there's like a little thing behind it, if you
Yeah,
can see that.
This one is,
See it?
with the previous cards, and they still are out, you can remove the insert. With this version, you cannot. It's stuck on there.
Oh, I
See how that
see. furious. Look at that.
Right?
And it's got a really neat dimensional effect here. It's hard to see that on camera, but... All right, so let's make one of those. Randall Constance in the house. What's going on, Louisiana? Louisiana? How do you say that? We're doing well. Hope you're all doing well, too. Louisiana?
Louisiana.
Louisiana? Louisiana? I can't, my mouth doesn't even move that way. All right, so...
So let's make a card, and I want you to do it.
What?
It's easy.
No.
You can do it.
No, I don't know what I'm doing
I'll
here.
walk you through it.
I'm a boy.
I'll walk you through
Boys
it.
can't use Cricut. It's like an unwritten rule.
Lots of guys do Cricut.
Name one guy that's doing stuff with
I can't
Cricut.
think of his name right now.
No one.
Yes, a lot of
His
them.
name is No One. He's from a different country.
Come on, you can do it.
All right,
So
what do we do?
Pick a card.
Pick a card, any
Pick a
card. This is a
and-
magic trick?
And grab an insert.
All right, so
gonna be a
this
little
is a
hard.
card, the dark one?
Either one of them. Yeah, any color.
Ooh,
Grab the insert,
pretty.
the gold insert in the box.
Oh, it looks like there's some stuff inside
There
here.
it is. We're gonna
I
peel
don't
it
even
back.
know what to do with this.
We're gonna peel it back.
And pick a what?
What?
A what? So these are different, these are all
golds?
gold.
Yep, they're all gold. In that
Okay.
particular pack. My bad.
Throwing daggers at me here. Dangerous in this place. All right, so I have this card that's like purpley blue. What color would you call this?
It's a kind of a
Purpley,
purple,
bluey,
yeah.
and a goldie. It's
Right.
Louisiana colors. The grass
Oh,
started
yeah.
growing in. Yeah, I hate when that happens. We're in Florida, so isn't it kind of always warm in Louisiana?
No.
Louisiana?
Louisiana?
Yeah,
I
it
don't think
is.
so.
It's south, like on the bayou.
I think it gets cold there. Randall, does it get cold there?
No way, he's panhandle latitude, right? About Pensacola, a little bit west of Pensacola, so he's up north there. It probably does get a
He's
little cold.
he's a little north, a little west.
All right. All right, so what is this?
All right, so this is your card, right? And this is your insert. So we're gonna peel back this piece of paper that is stuck on here, and
Does that camera need to be closer?
my nails do not like to play with this, so hang on. All right, so I'm gonna peel at the back, and it's sticky. See?
Ooh, like fly paper.
It's sticky.
You want me to touch that?
No.
Good.
And then I'm gonna take my insert, and I'm simply gonna stick it into the card on the sticky part,
I'm gonna
face
try to
down.
I'm gonna try to come a little closer.
Okay.
Come a little closer to you.
Got it?
Camera could be closer, right? Could be a little closer.
Sure.
How's that? A little better?
Yeah, actually
See
that's
that
a
in your
little.
monitor there?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Another foot or two?
Whoa, careful. Don't, no, don't. No, don't, no. Don't.
I think that's as close as it's gonna
think
get
it's,
today.
yes, it is. Can you see that? All right, so while you're, quit messing with that.
Look, here's my fingers. All right, how's that?
That's good. All right, so we have our card. We took off the adhesive backing. We stuck our insert face down on here. What are you doing?
Randall.
All right, so now you're ready, right? So we're gonna grab
I'm
our,
ready for what? So
to paint
you
our
stuck
card.
this thing on here, but it looks white.
It
But
looks
I
white.
want gold.
But we're gonna cut on the top here. And
What?
the gold is gonna reflect through. You'll see. So we're gonna take our card mat, specially designed for the Cricut Joy. And we're gonna insert with the back under the plastic and the card
Which
on
one's the
top.
back?
This is the back. Come on, Fresh.
The blue side's the back.
Yes.
All right, so
Put it in there.
why do I need a mat?
Because you need a mat so you don't cut through the entire card. And the card's gotta have something to sit on to go through the machine.
Now, let me ask you this. They say axe in Louisiana. When I put this thing in here, right?
Yeah.
Do I even know what I'm doing?
I don't know. Do you know what you're doing?
Does this mat come with the Cricut Joy?
No, I think it might
$3.58?
It might come in a bundle, but yes, you'd have to typically buy it separate.
All right, so which one is the Cricut Joy? Which one will give you joy?
The baby of the family.
All right, this
Right.
cute little thing here.
Cute little thing.
Now it's liftable.
Yes, it's
Looks
not,
like a CD player.
yeah, it's not heavy.
I like it.
Get this out of your way.
What do I do with that?
All right.
I'll try to get some more light out here.
You should have had two.
This is fun. Why don't you have two lights?
Okay, so we're going to use the Cricut Joy app to make a card.
Whoa.
Okay? So in the
Wait, I
Cricut,
think I can move all this closer. Hold on, I'm going.
oh, watch the iPad up top.
It's got weight on it. It's got weight on it. Oh! Alright. Ooh! Conk. Alright. How's that? You better?
That's good. That's good.
Ow! Alright. I think we're good now.
Are you sure? I'm gonna
It's
wait for you
like
because
Laurel and Hardy.
I really wanted you to do this.
I had that axe thing. It's hard to say axe. It's a different life.
That's a different Emma.
Different show. All right, so you have the Cricut Joy.
So this is the Cricut Joy, right? So
It looks like Cricut.
It's the baby of the Cricut family. It only has the one blade at this time that goes into it.
Whoa, careful with that.
It is a sharp little pointy blade. The only other attachment you can get for the Cricut Joy is the transfer kit.
Really?
So we're gonna leave our blade inserted. We're gonna close that up. And from the Joy app on the phone,
Thanks, Rambo. You take care of my brother.
which you wouldn't be able to see from here, but on the app on your phone, you can walk through the steps to design your card and print it, cut it right from your phone.
Really?
So I have one selected.
All right, what do I do with this?
Hang on one second.
I slide it in.
Hold on.
Will it tell me to do something?
So the machine does not have a cord that's connected to my phone or to my my laptop.
So what's this cord?
So that's just power.
Nothing up your sleeve?
Nothing up my
Can I
sleeve.
check your sleeves?
So I'm Bluetoothing to this machine.
All right.
I'm Bluetoothing to this
Do
machine.
you have blue teeth? Why do they call it Bluetooth? Who came up with that name?
I don't know.
It's like the dumbest name I've ever heard.
All right, so go ahead and
Why not green teeth? All right, so I put it in this way with the arrow. Ooh, it's doing something. I didn't break it, did I?
No, it's loading and measuring the machine material.
Let's move it back so people playing at home can see this.
All right. It's showing you on the app what blade to use and how to insert it. It's got little video clips. That's kind of one of the benefits of using the app is it kind of walks you through with little screenshots and previews of exactly what to do. Once you're happy, you've got everything loaded in there, you just press the go button on the app. It'll start cutting the card through the machine.
All right. I see you have some clever stuff behind you. Have you made any of that stuff? The broken crayon still color? Is that a Cricut thing?
That was a Cricut thing we made.
Wow, that's pretty.
So the card's just going to take a minute or so to cut through, but this is what he's pointing out to is this
That's pretty.
frame that we painted. We intentionally broke crowns. We cut on the Cricut Maker the words with permanent vinyl, stuck those onto the machine or onto the board, and then we added a saying on the back or a machine on the back to do a voice recording. I don't know if you can hear that. What are you doing there, Fresh?
I'm trying to respond to the chat, but I can't.
Here, you can do it on my laptop. All right, so it's almost done cutting through, and I think we've lost his attention. Cricut put out a new tool. It's kind of it's like a 4-in-1 tool. And it comes with this really nice little handle and these 4 attachments that you can insert into the handle and not have to have 4 different big tools laying around. So I've got a knife, an X-Acto knife. I've got 2 different types of weeding tools, and I've got a fine pin tip. I'm going to go ahead and grab the weeding tool I'm used to. Press the button at the top.
Do you know that's 51% off today?
And wiggle out the tip, and now it's on here. And when I'm done with it, I just insert it back in, press the tip, and it stays in this, and I can set it aside.
51% off, Felicia,
That's pretty good.
for that tool. That's pretty cool. That's everything you need.
Right. So on the app, I just click the unload button. Again, the app tells you exactly everything you need to do. And once you hold that up there so you can see the cut lines, and then we'll weed it out.
You
see it?
that? You see that at home? All the cut lines
It's
in
a little
there?
hard to see.
Really, yeah.
Let me go ahead and
Oh, there it is. Now you can kind of see it.
I'll weed out the pieces so you guys can see what it looks like. And I mean, would it take a couple of minutes for us to do this whole thing?
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So weeding is just taking out the pieces that you don't need. How do you
Right.
know what to take out?
Well, you got to know what your design was. So I'm just peeling back, and it's sticky. And the letters that I'm not pulling off are staying on the insert, the gold insert. So I'm just going to weed out a couple more pieces.
Ooh.
Pop.
Oh, you gave me a heart.
Aww.
Wait, it's sticking to everything.
Because it's got sticky back to it. It's the
Do you have
backing.
to know when to hold them and know when to fold them?
Yep, you do.
Know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. Should I just keep singing?
Why don't you keep singing? He's rowdy
So
today.
you're taking out the stuff we don't need.
The pieces and parts that we don't need.
It will leave the negative parts that show the really cool cut through.
Right. You see the cut through coming through?
That is so interesting.
You can go over there and hold it up for them in a second.
I will. Look how fast you are. You're a weeding machine.
I think weeding
Is
is
weeding
kind of
hard?
I think weeding's kind of therapeutic, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. I like weeding. Of course, I don't do super complex designs where it would take me hours to weed because, you know, you can do that.
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe I
Weeding is
should.
therapeutic. Maybe you should do that.
Maybe. All right, so we're just going to lift. We've weeded out everything.
Wait.
Wait.
Let me show it
Wait.
You're ruining everything.
No, I didn't
It's
ruin
already
anything.
done.
It's done. That's all there is to it.
That's it.
There's
We're
nothing.
supposed to do a step at a time.
There's nothing else to do.
Look how clever that is, huh? See how the gold's kind of iridescent? I used a big word there. You proud of me?
I'm proud of you.
And now you've got this really cool card that very few other people in the world have, and you made this yourself.
Even if you use somebody else's design, you still took the time and effort to make that, and you can put your own personal message inside.
All right, now the inside's kind of dark.
Yep.
So how would you write a personal message inside of a dark card?
You could use a silver or gold glitter.
Silver Sharpie,
Yeah, silver Sharpie,
available on Amazon.com,
of course.
right? And what else could you do?
You could,
The rest of the crayons that you just broke.
You could use a crayon to write inside, or you could take another piece of cardstock
Really?
and cut it down to the size that you want, and to write your message on that. You could actually use the Joy to insert a pen and write your message through the app if you wanted to.
That is adorable. I love the contrast of the two colors. It almost looks like it's velour, but it's not. Do you remember velour?
Velour.
Velour,
Velour.
as we say in Louisiana. Velour. This is really clever. So Mom would be really excited. What about envelopes? If I wanted to give this to her.
So the kit this particular kit comes with eight cards already scored for you. It comes with, we did a couple cards. It comes with 8 different colored card inserts.
How many mothers do you have?
It comes with the actual gold inserts in the set and envelopes, 8 envelopes to match. So it's a complete kit, and I forget, it's less than $10 for the kit.
So the average card, I think I worked out the math, is about somewhere between $1.25 and $1.40 per card.
Something like
It's
that,
actually
yeah.
a pretty good deal. Because you can make if you go to a card store, you're going to spend $5, $6, $7. I've seen some cards as high as $11 for one single greeting card.
The last card you purchased was like $14.
And it doesn't have the emotion, I mean the meaning that something that you made yourself has. You know what
I
I mean?
agree. I agree with you.
Which one are you going to send to your mom?
Well, which one are you going to send to your mom?
I don't know. I'm thinking about that. I'm really digging the purple contrast. The pink isn't really working for me. What do you think?
I like the purple one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you can make your own cards with this thing. What
In-
else can you
in-
do with
in
the
minutes.
Cricut Joy?
You can cut out iron-on material to create a shirt. You can create designs for the mug press.
Really?
Create your own mugs.
I heard you can make wall words with this because it goes up to what, 12 feet?
I think it goes up to 12 feet. Yep, this
Are
smart
you
vinyl.
kidding? This tiny little
And you can
machine?
make wall words. So like if you wanted to do a border in a classroom, your ABCs or whatever the case may be, you could do that.
To me, that is incredible. Evan says it's so cute. It is adorable. It's almost as cute as your clover. I'm really jealous of that clover. I want one. That's very cool. Thank you for taking the time to show us the Cricut cutaway card.
Hey, no problem.
And is this a new product from Cricut?
Yes, it came out in, I think, March.
Well, thank goodness they're coming out with something new. You have a Cricut lamp, don't you?
Oh, I do. We should have brought the Cricut lamp out.
No, don't
Oh,
go there. We like these. These are nice.
I do, I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer my Neat-Fi 3500 lumen desk lamp. It is by far my favorite.
My favorite lamp too. Absolutely
Yeah.
love that. All right, so we looked at the Cricut Joy, and that is selling for $169 on Amazon.com.
Very nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how long have you had yours?
Since it came out a couple of years ago.
And is it true that you actually own 2 Cricut Joys?
I do, there's one behind you, in a box.
Is that necessary for the average person to have
No,
2?
it's not.
I'm just checking, you know, I just kind of...
Just saying.
Anyway, we're refreshing. Felicia, thank you for watching us. Make sure you hit that follow button if you're not following us already. And we're going to do a giveaway. I haven't figured out what the giveaway is yet. It's going to kind of evolve. We're also going to do some group participation efforts here. So we're going to need you to come up with some cute sayings for any mom in the world. I guess any mom would appreciate some heartfelt sympathy,
Yeah.
empathy, more empathy than
More
anything.
empathy.
No, especially dealing with me. All right, so that is the Cricut Joy.
So the difference between the Cricut Joy, the Cricut Maker, and
This is the Maker?
This is the Big Daddy. This is the Maker.
Can we make
That's
something on the
We're
Maker?
going to. We're going to make a shirt, but I think that's where group participation may come in.
Really?
I don't know.
Really?
So the Maker will cut 300 different types of materials
300?
and has about 12 or 13 different blades or inserts, tools that you can put in to this. The Joy only cuts 50 different types of materials, which for the most part is all anybody really needs. It's pretty, isn't it?
I just like how it opens.
I know you do. I know you do.
And how come you haven't Cricketed anything for the inside so people at home can see that?
I don't know. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Maybe we should do that today.
We could.
Now tell me about the different types of vinyl. We have removable, we have non-removable, we have heat transfer vinyl, we have puff vinyl.
We have.
Tell us what you know, kid.
We have removable vinyl, which is something you would use if you wanted to do like wall boards, or you wanted to decorate plates or glasses temporarily. Maybe you're having a
Like
party.
eyeglasses? It'd be
No,
kind of
like-
hard to
like
see through those.
drink glasses. Maybe you wanted to personalize each one of the glasses just for a party. You weren't going to permanently keep them that way. You just wanted to make it special.
Right.
So you could put removable vinyl on those, on a glass, on a plate, on the wall, and peel it up easily.
Really?
Right. Permanent vinyl is vinyl. It will remove as well, but it's stuck on there a little bit more sturdy, and you can actually run that through the dishwasher. Not recommended. You recommend that you hand wash it. But we have run ours through the dishwasher many times without any issues.
All right, so we talked about the vinyl. There's also something called Infusible ink.
Infusible ink.
Let me go grab a couple
Or
of
no,
those.
it's right here. It's right here.
You have a couple?
So this is.
I mean a mug you
I
made.
got right here.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, so this is infusible ink, and what infusible ink does is it infuses into whatever the material is that you're putting it on. So if you're putting on this on a t-shirt, when you finish ironing it on, you won't feel it on the shirt. It's infused into it, where iron-on vinyl you would actually feel. If you put it on a mug, both of these are infusible ink, and you can't feel anything. It's like baked into the mug.
So this is also dishwasher safe. This has
This
probably
is-
been
That
washed
is way more dishwasher safe than
30,
permanent
40
vinyl.
times.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
not even faded at all.
No, not at all.
This one you did special with all kinds of different colors.
Yeah.
This is the official Fresh and Felicia show mug. And maybe someday we'll make these for our people. Right now we have to keep the costs high. High demand, you know, low supply, high demand. These are pretty cool. So infusible ink. Now you can also cut this with the Joy or the Maker.
Absolutely.
This will cut either one.
Yep.
So we talked about the different types of vinyl. We have temporary vinyl, or what do they call it?
Removable.
Removable. We have permanent.
We have iron-on.
Iron-on.
Infusible ink.
Infusible ink.
And what are you wearing on your shirt?
I have puff vinyl.
That
It's
is
hard
the
to see this,
coolest
but it's
thing.
actually dimensional.
It
See if I
is.
can get close to the camera and show you what this is like. It's actually raised, and it's difficult to see here, but it's got texture to it, and it's actually like bumped up here.
You can kind of sort of see it
This
a
is
little bit.
kind of neat, and this is kind of a new thing. We just hooked up with a company who specializes in this stuff. They're sending us a whole bunch of this stuff. I don't remember the company. I apologize. When they get here, we'll do a nice little feature on them.
Absolutely.
They have all kinds of different puff vinyl. And this is really neat. I guess have you seen this anywhere before? I guess this is like sports jerseys when they have the raised numbers in the back.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is
Absolutely.
really neat. So we're going to do some exploration with puff vinyl. I'm very excited to be able to do that in the near future right here on this channel. So make sure you follow us and you will know what's up.
So this is removable vinyl, right? And if you look at it really close, you guys can't probably see it on the screen, but if you look really close, it's kind of got a matte finish.
Ah, I see.
Permanent vinyl is going to have a high gloss finish.
Is that always?
Always.
Always has a different kind of finish like
Always. To the best of my knowledge. Then they also have this HTVRONT.
that? Liquid Death, mountain water.
Go ahead.
I have to make sure that somebody doesn't think I'm drinking something I shouldn't. This is water.
It's water.
Mountain water.
It is. It's water.
I'm not even going to take a chance. I'm in trouble. I'm You get in trouble on this show.
So this is HTVRONT iron-on material, and this is chameleon.
Wait.
Look how pretty that is.
Wait.
Look how pretty, right?
So HTVRONT.
Yes,
I don't have to use Cricut branded vinyl with a
No.
Cricut machine?
absolutely not.
Really?
Nope.
Do I have to use Silhouette vinyl with a Silhouette machine?
No.
Brother vinyl with a Brother machine?
You can use any vinyl. With
Bob's
any
vinyl with a Bob machine?
No.
So I can use HTVRONT.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's pretty, isn't it?
It is pretty.
I love that one. I haven't done anything with it
So
just yet.
this
We're gonna
is
do it
shiny,
for-
so this is
Yeah. we're gonna do it
permanent
today.
or iron-on?
This is iron-on.
How do you know the difference between iron-on and permanent
The
vinyl?
backing, the feel of it and the backing of it. You can tell.
Interesting.
Interesting, right?
So can you use permanent vinyl for mugs on a t-shirt?
I wouldn't put permanent vinyl on a t-shirt, no.
Why not?
Why?
Because it's not heat transfer vinyl?
Yeah, it's not. This is heat
I'm
transfer
so
vinyl.
confused. There's chemistry and science involved. It's just way above my pay grade. I don't understand this. All right, so we have HTVRONT.
HTVRONT.
And that's what we're going to use. Are we going to make a shirt with the HTVRONT?
We're gonna make a shirt.
I noticed it's kind of iridescent.
It is. Isn't it pretty?
So does that wear any different?
Nope. Well, I mean, where the difference between HTV and Infusible ink.
HTV means heat
Heat
transfer vinyl.
Right. Very good. I'm so impressed with you. Ding.
Wait.
All right. So HTV, heat transfer vinyl. You can, when you put it on the shirt, you can actually feel it. Right?
Really?
It's on there. It could last up to 50 washes in the washing
think
machine.
longer
Right?
than that,
We've had
actually.
ones with much longer. But the Infusible ink actually infuses into the shirt where you can't feel anything, just like with the mugs.
Thanks, Evans. All right, so we're going to make a shirt for
We are.
Mom. And I need some help. What should I say to my mom? I need a really nice, heartfelt, because I'm a boy. And boys aren't good at these things. What's a nice, heartfelt sentiment that I should say to my mom?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I actually wanted to make her, because I call her Mother all the time, M-U-T-H-A. And it's just kind of a thing we go back. Can we make her a shirt that says Mother?
Yeah. That's what you want.
M-U-T-H-A.
Yeah.
And what would I say to Mother?
Huh?
Can I do multiple lines of text on a shirt?
Absolutely. You can add an image to it as well. I will let you do the design work.
Really?
Yeah, you
All
want
right,
to do
let's
it?
do Mother.
Mother?
Just big, blocky, all capital letters. That easier to read?
Yes.
So you can use, so you're using your computer right now.
Yes.
So
I've
many
switched.
people ask about fonts. What type styles can I use? Am I limited by the fonts that are in the Cricut? What is this software called?
Cricut Design Space.
Design Space software. So what, am I limited by the fonts that are in here, or can I use any font that's on my computer?
Any font that's on your computer. If you want to go purchase a font or download a free font, load it on your machine and the Cricut app will pick it up.
Really?
Yes,
So I really have unlimited font possibilities here.
you do. You do.
That is really interesting. That really, I love the Love font. Is there a font called Love?
Let's take a look.
Love. That was from that crazy show with that guy, that psycho dude. What was the name of that? His name was Joe. Joe something. What was the name of it?
Joe.
What's it called?
You.
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 It's called You.
You.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You.
You.
Oh yeah. Love.
So I found one called BFC Lovers Hearts, and it's kind of a fat font with little hearts cut into it. Then there's this one called BFC Love Story.
I don't know if we have the Love
I don't
font.
think we have the Love one. I have
Yeah,
a
we
quick,
could probably find it and download it, but
probably could.
I think Mother needs to be all caps.
Okay. Oh,
Because I
wait.
usually say it like I'm angry at her, and I say, Mother.
Like that?
Yeah.
But you don't want
It's
that
from
font.
Philadelphia. I'm not. That's a little too Disney. I want to go like I'm yelling at her. Not that I yell at her, but you know, that's kind of our thing. That's it right there. I think that's it. Mother.
Like
What do you
that?
think? Yeah.
Is that what you want?
You like that?
All right.
Blocky,
Let's
serious.
All
It's
right.
just love.
Right.
It's just called Love, not BTC Love. Love. We'll have to look
We'll have
into
to
that.
look for
That's
that.
interesting. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
All right. So you asked about the materials that you used. You
Right
have
on.
to use Cricut materials. You do
No.
not. You don't even have to use Cricut mats.
Really?
No, we have the HTVRONT mats here, and they're the exact.
Wait, HTVRONT makes mats as well?
Absolutely.
What else do they make?
They make heat presses as well, and we're gonna take a look at that. And they make color changing vinyl. We're gonna do that as well.
No.
Yes.
That is the coolest thing I've ever heard.
So the mats from HTVRONT are in the same color scheme as they are for Cricut. So this would be fabric, the blue one is strong, light grip for like cardstock, then you've got strong grip, and then your standard grip.
This show is sponsored in part by
HTVRONT.
HTVRONT. So thank you, our friends at HTVRONT, for sending us this really cool stuff. So what do you think of the quality of the mats and the vinyl from HTVRONT?
So
Be
far-
honest.
So far, I love it.
Yep.
Yeah,
No
absolutely.
problems. The same as any Cricut or any other brand.
Yeah,
Yeah. How's the
Really-
pricing on this stuff?
very good.
Yeah.
Very good. And I really love the color changing vinyl, which we'll take a look at in
Oh,
just a
that
little
is
bit.
really cool. We had some fun with that the other day. All right, so we're going to make something in the Cricut Maker 3. You know, I don't think that HTVRONT has cutting machines yet. And why don't you have cutting machines? Let's get on the ball. Come on, y'all can make. Cricut needs a little competition.
Cricut
Competition's
needs a-
healthy. It's good for
Competition's
everyone.
healthy.
It's good for the company.
Right.
Their stocks are like $12. You could probably buy Cricut right now. I'm thinking about doing it. All right, so listen. HTVRONT with a shirt from my own personal mom, something that I made from my own heart, something that I could not possibly buy in the store.
Right.
What are you doing now?
Well, I didn't bring all my tools out here, so I'm just cutting it. I'm just cutting a piece of the chameleon HTV.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'm gonna set this right here.
Is this going to change when we apply heat to it?
No, it is not. But with iron-on material, the shiny side, the side you want everybody to see, always needs to be face down on your cutting mat.
Oh, okay.
And in my case, this is going to be about, I don't know if I cut this enough or not, but we're
Let
going
me
to
give you
check
some
it.
room.
I did not cut that enough, so hang on one second. Let me cut another piece.
Right here. We'll give Felice some room here. So make sure it didn't roll off on it. Just cut a big old piece.
I'm just going to cut a big old piece.
Like, mother needs to be like a billboard. It needs to be so big and so involved that when she walks by, people are going to say mother, and they're going to know that, hey, that's Fresh's mom.
So here is my HTV vinyl, my chameleon. The color, the chameleon pretty side is going to go face down on my mat.
Right on.
All right. All right. It's a nice sticky mat from HTVRONT.
I love it.
I'm going to, in Design Space, I'm going to mirror the words so they're backwards, so they'll show up properly.
Mirror, what?
Mirror.
Like me looking in the mirror and seeing his roof?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but you don't want them to come out backwards, do
no,
you?
I don't. That's why
Have
you
you ever
mirror.
made a Cricut vinyl project where you've cut out the letters backwards?
Many times.
Did you iron them on backwards?
No.
You stopped before
Actually,
you
we
did?
did that one time for you when you were doing that teaching stuff. We absolutely did.
I did because of the camera,
Because of the
when I
camera.
was online showed it backwards,
Right.
so we did that on purpose. Huh?
We did it on purpose.
So they would see my shirt. There's, why is your shirt backwards, teacher? No, it's because your eyes are camera or something. Your screen is backwards. But then we actually made one where my shirt was backwards text and it looked in the screen like it was
Right, it looked
That's
normal
kinda
to them,
cool,
to the
yeah.
kids.
So they're like, how'd you do that? Because every other teacher had backwards shirts. Yeah, it's
So
kind of
that's
cool.
kind of cool.
All right, so we have this vinyl upside down, or however it's supposed to be. Now you're going to mirror the text.
I am going to mirror the text.
So the vinyl's backwards and the text is backwards when we put it in the cutting machine.
Correct.
Wouldn't you think the cutting machine would be smart enough to just do this backwards and say, hey man, are you making a t-shirt? Let me just reverse this for you.
That's actually a good idea.
Right?
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to handle this for you. What's it
Yeah,
for? A
handle it.
t-shirt? Okay, I'm going to make it backwards for you.
You should design a machine.
I know.
All right, so
I
what
might when I buy Cricut. All right, so
So what it's doing right now is Design Space is trying to Bluetooth to the Cricut Maker, and it's having a little bit of a struggle.
really?
Yes.
Because of the blue teeth?
It is on.
Uh-huh.
It is plugged in. So I'm
All right,
not
so
sure.
you don't need to Bluetooth to this machine. You could actually connect this one with a cable, unlike
absolutely
the other
could.
one.
Yes.
All right, so does it have to be in pair mode?
No, it's not supposed to be. I mean, it's already paired.
Do you need to turn the Cricut Joy off?
Maybe unplug it.
I'm going to unplug it so it will release that Bluetooth connection. I'll take this out of the way.
Mild technical difficulties. Give
One
us
Joy,
1 second.
two Joy. Because every household needs two Cricut Joys, just
That
in
was-
case.
That was exactly it. The Joy was Bluetooth.
Jennifer in the house, what's up? Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us, Jennifer. She really didn't want this thing. She didn't really want it. It's
All
so cool. Imagine how cool you'd be with this.
All right, so we've got it set up. It is Bluetoothed in. I'm going to insert the mat in between the two guides on the Maker. And I've got my design mirrored, so it'll cut backwards, and I've got iron-on material selected, and I'm just gonna go ahead and load the mat into the machine.
This is your standard tack, your strong grip, or what's it
This
called?
is
Standard, strong?
Standard.
You use that for all vinyl?
I use this for a lot of vinyl. Once it reads, what are you doing?
All right.
We're gonna go ahead and hit the play button, and it's gonna actually
Play.
start
So it's
cutting.
gonna play?
It's gonna play.
How long does this take? Forever?
Oh no, it just takes a minute.
I have time to go out and get pizza? Not that much time?
Not that much.
So the Cricut Maker 3. There's an old Cricut Maker. Is this faster than the other Cricuts? Noticeably faster? It seems quieter than your old Cricut Maker.
It does. It is quieter than the old Maker.
Quieter and faster. This new technology, a wonderful thing made by the Cricut Company in Utah. You know, if I buy Cricut, should I make myself CEO?
Sure. CEO of you using your Cricut.
Interesting. Is it done? How do you know when it's done?
It stops.
Did it stop? It's got a button there. What does that mean? There's something blinking.
That's the unload button, so we're gonna click that, and then we're just gonna weed out the material that we don't need.
More weeding, I see.
More weeding.
You guys like to watch her weed? I didn't see anyone who just felt bad trying to get away on his birthday, and honestly, I have no use because they said, oh my goodness, can you ride a bike? Poor Jennifer. Hey, I hope you heal better. I hope you feel better. Heal and feel better. Oh man, that's heavy. I know not a lot of people would wear this thing, to be honest with you, too, so that was very, very sweet of you to give it away to somebody else. So you're not using a weeding tool, you're using the pulling tool. But Jennifer, I hope you feel better. I hope everything's great. I hope you're riding bikes again as soon as possible. You know, in the meantime, you could bake. Baking's always fun. Cornbread.
Can I have that real quick?
That's what we do. That's very sweet. Thank you. That is very cool.
All right, go ahead and lift that off.
What was that noise?
Go ahead and lift it. That's water boiling.
It says autumn. Autumn. You know what's funny is all these letters actually are the same backwards. None of these letters look backwards. So maybe it's autumn. That's not how you spell autumn. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
What do you call a letter that looks the same backwards and forwards? How ironic is that we picked exactly...
That's funny.
Isn't that weird? All right, never mind.
All
Just
right,
the
so
things
let
I
me
see.
grab one more thing.
All right, so these are the vinyl letters. They look backwards because they are backwards. It looks like, yeah. Does it look like mother to you? To me, I see autumn. I don't know. So what is this heater you have here? What is this thing? What's that deal here? Did you take that out? Oh, let's not heat that up now.
We're going to do that
Here,
next.
use this one.
All right. All right, so we're going
We
to
have
plug.
to do some creative electric here
All right.
because
So can you show the
I will.
heat press?
I'm gonna go back to the heat press. Now, Cricut makes heat presses, right?
Yes.
And what's the difference between this and a Cricut heat press? Which is this guy.
They both heat. This is the HTVRONT is a 10 by 10 base. This is a 9 by 9 base. They both have temperature settings. They both have timers on them. But the cool thing about the HTVRONT is it tells you how much pressure you're applying.
Oh, that is pretty
So that's
neat.
kind of a neat feature.
So they have heat resistant bases.
Mm-hmm.
They both have timers on them.
They both have timers on them.
HTVRONT has a little bit more square footage on it.
10 by 10. Now
Versus-
the Cricut, you can get them in different sizes too. This is the 9 by 9, which would be comparable to the 10 by 10.
Yeah.
But they have a 10 by 12 as well.
Okay.
Right?
How about
And
the
they-
price on these things? The HTVRONT's a much better deal, isn't it?
Much better deal, and it's a really good product.
So essentially these are irons.
They are, and I have started using this one exclusively. So it's heating up right now, and then we're going to iron it onto our shirt.
All right, it's got a little display on there.
Here.
And we're going to put this
Take this one.
onto a shirt. Oh, look how cute
So
that is.
right, so in addition to the 10 by 10 or the 9 by 9 Cricut, HTVRONT has a mini as well as the Cricut
The
brand.
mini and the maxi.
Right, and this one is HTVRONT. He's got the Cricut, and look, they're both mini little irons, but the Cricut one is significantly smaller than the HTVRONT They both have pointy tips. If you need to get into tight little spaces, you can. They both heat up to 3 different temperature settings, low, medium, high. Very comparable.
About
and
the same size cord and everything?
Same size cord. Yep.
And this is less expensive than the Cricut product?
Less expensive.
You're
than
paying
Cricut.
for a lot for the name, huh?
Everything's in the carousel.
I gotcha.
Yep.
And how about the performance of all these heating things? You're about the same?
Yeah.
No difference? No discernible difference as far as you're concerned?
If I were going to purchase a new one, I'd probably go this
The
way.
HTVRONT.
I would.
Again, the show is sponsored in part by HTVRONT, so thank you to the people at HTVRONT for turning us on to these really neat devices. I'm digging the pressure thing.
The pressure thing is really cool, right?
It actually measures the pressure that you're pushing down on this thing. I guess in pounds. I guess it is. And what would you use that for?
Especially useful when you're doing infusible ink on shirts. Extra pressure
Tells you
really
how much
helps.
pressure?
It really helps you. The more pressure you apply, the more that color is going to come off of that paper and infuse into your shirt.
Something beeped. What does that mean?
So it means that the
Careful.
machine is at the temperature that we want it to be.
All right.
The base is not hot, so I'm actually going to pick it up, move it over here out of the way. And we're going to take our shirt.
Let me get out of your way again.
All right, we're going to put that down on our mat. And we're going to look and try to place this as straight as we can. Fresh, does that look good?
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Okay, pretty good. All right, I'm going to grab a piece of parchment paper because I always
She
layer.
is going to be so proud wearing this shirt. My mother, I mean, this is our standing joke for however many years I've been able to speak. So you need to put pressure on this vinyl?
You don't have to, no. I do, but you don't have to. I'll walk away from it if you prefer.
You can do that?
You can.
And how long do you need to put this on
It
for?
says about 15 seconds on the box, but we'll just go just a little bit
Will it
longer.
hurt it if you leave it on longer?
Not necessarily.
So essentially this is the big iron.
It is a huge iron. Tell them what I do.
You actually iron your linen pants with these things,
I do.
don't you?
I do. I iron my linen pants with these
And
things.
it's non-stick and looks pretty clean.
Non-stick. It's
Actually,
super.
it's cleaner than your iron.
It is, and it's got side handles too that you can pick it up
Oh,
with. I
wow.
thought that was really cool as well. So I've ironed this on. I'm going to let it cool down for just a second, see if it adhered. And you kind of want to let it do a bit of a cool down. We'll see if we've got it with what we've got going here. And I will tell you, most other vinyls, iron-on vinyls that I use, 15 seconds is nowhere near long enough. But HTVRONT's Chameleon HTV,
Oh,
how
look at
pretty is that?
Look at that. Turn
Right?
it a little bit so you can see the color change a little bit. I kind of, yeah, you can see that perfect. It's like iridescent, really cool. She's gonna
Ooh,
love
isn't that
this.
neat?
Oh my goodness.
Now that is
That
15,
is actually her favorite color.
15 seconds. And the
Wow.
HTV, and it's on there. There's no, I
And
mean,
that's gonna go through the washing machine? It's
Yep.
not gonna have any problem with the washing machine?
no problems at all.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty? I just love that color.
That is amazing.
And that is, again, I don't know that I've ever used HTV for 15 seconds only and had it stick so well.
What color is that? Iridescent green?
It's just
In case people are
chameleon.
looking for that thing, it's called chameleon.
Just chameleon. That's all it says on the box.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
It's kind of smooth.
Uh-huh.
underneath. She's gonna love this. Look at that. How's that? That and the card we just made 2 beautiful Mother's Day presents
There you have it. Just
from
like
the
that.
heart. From the heart. Something that no one else in the world has.
Yep.
Yeah. How
And we
unique
did
is
it
cool.
so simple, so smoothly with the HTVRONT heat press and their vinyl, and boom, we're done.
Amazing.
Can you plug the
I can.
that machine back in?
Oh, we're gonna do magic tricks now?
We're gonna do magic tricks now.
Mm.
So I love the HTVRONT material so much that we're gonna show a magic trick.
All right. Which HTVRONT is this here?
Hang on, let me grab it for you so you can see it. It is
I'll try to tag it for you.
their color changing vinyl.
Let me see. I
Open
got
this
it
up.
now.
It comes with transfer tape,
And what is the
all
deal with this stuff?
inclusive.
It comes with transfer tape.
Comes with its own transfer
Is
tape.
it a special transfer tape?
Nope, same. It comes with a blue, it comes with a purple, and it comes with a red. 2 sheets of each in this pack. And
So it's one
There it
color
is.
now. Oops. And then what happens to this stuff?
all right, so it's one color now. Here I've adhered some material to this mug. I've got a purple flower on one side, red on the other, and just a strip of blue in the middle. When we add hot water to this, the colors are going to change.
No way.
Yep.
That's scientifically illogical.
I'm just telling you right now.
Is that true?
It's heat-sensitive, color-changing vinyl. So
I mean, was it sensitive to my hand, or what degrees does it need to be at?
just boiling water.
113 degrees?
113. Mhm.
So the vinyl needs to reach 113 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius.
Right.
So if I have boiling water, I could pour it in here, or coffee or tea.
Yes.
It will make this change color.
Yes.
You know, I can think of a lot of applications that might be helpful for stuff for kids. Hey, don't touch that if it's a certain color. If it's yellow, it ain't no fellow. You know what I mean?
There you
What
go.
rhymes with yellow?
There you go.
If it's yellow, it ain't mellow. But I can think of a lot of different applications for this thing. Maybe if you get into your car and you put this on your steering wheel. Do you ever get into your car in the
Oh,
summertime and you
that's
touch your steering
You
wheel?
know,
It's like, ah!
that's an interesting
Right?
thought. Yeah.
Or
Wow.
metal pieces if they're sitting outside, or bicycle seats really, or benches that are outside, or
Yeah.
handrails, as a matter of fact. You ever touch a handrail? It's like, ah!
Remember getting on those slides when you were a
Oh,
kid?
yeah.
Woo.
Yes, I still get on those things. But now I do it purposefully. All right, that's boiling.
All right, so we ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So
All right,
we've got
can y'all
some-
see this at home?
I'm using the Flavia electric kettle, and I'm going to fill this mug up to the tippy top, and you can see the magic happen before your eyes.
All right, so the front is orange. Oh, it's turning yellow. It's turning yellow right now. What about the backside? Does the backside change?
Oh gosh, yes. Oh,
Show
look
the
how
other
pretty!
one.
Look how pretty!
Hey, Audrey.
Look how
Whoa,
pretty!
look at that. That's changing. Oh my God, that's so cool.
You see it?
So when it reaches 112, 113 degrees,
Uh huh.
it changed. Look how bright pink that is.
So
That
pi-
bright
the
pink is
purple-
really,
The purple's now gone,
it was a dark purple,
right?
the dark teal, right?
Yep.
And a reddish orange.
So, which one is this one? The yellow. So that one was.
That's pretty cool.
This was red,
Yep.
and
So
this
there's a
was
significant change,
the blue.
not just a little tiny change.
and that was purple.
That is cool, Audrey, isn't it?
How
It
cool is that,
awesome,
right?
Evans. Yeah, look at that.
This is one of my favorite. We've-
Something for a kid who doesn't know not to touch something, even for adults on your steering wheel, on maybe a handrail or something.
Sure.
On a bicycle seat if it's sitting outside.
Yep.
In a bench if you have it in your backyard in the hot sun.
Yep.
Right? If it's a certain color, you know not to sit on
Yep.
it. So what happens when I pour this hot water out?
When you pour it out, the colors come back.
No way.
Way.
I'm
You
gonna
gonna
try
do it?
Hold on, I'm gonna pour this out. I'm pouring the water out.
You gonna put some cold water in there so it'll change a
No, it
little
won't
faster?
crack, will it?
No, I don't think so. So that's the HTVRONT heat-sensitive color changing vinyl, which I just think is
All right,
amazing.
I've got tap water in here, just regular temperature tap water. Let's move back to the center. It takes a while for it to change because the mug's still
This
hot.
mug's so hot. That's why cold water.
Vanna, can you swing that around? Oh, it's starting to change on the bottom. Look, look, look.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Let's show the orange because the orange is changing first. All right. Oh, look at this, like
Oh,
magic.
look, the blue's coming through.
Oh my God, this is like a science fair trick. Wait, show me the pink purple. Is that changing?
Not yet.
Well, that's the last side. All right, bring it back along. Let's see. I'm gonna see this change. I'm so excited.
Oh, I see the purple coming through.
Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool.
Isn't that neat?
Wait, change it. See the green. Wow, that teal. What a difference. Here comes the pink. Look at that. Look at that. So that's changing. So as soon as it gets underneath 112 degrees Fahrenheit, it changes back to its regular color.
Yep.
I really can think of so many applications for this.
Isn't it the coolest thing
Oven
ever?
doors,
Sure.
handles,
Sure.
seats, steering wheels. That is pretty neat.
Okay, this really is my favorite.
That is pretty cool.
We played with this a lot.
All right. Do you have any blank mugs?
I do.
All right. So what I'd like to do right now is, since Jennifer, are you still here? Jennifer, let us know if you're still here. Because if Jennifer's still here, she declined the gift, and we need to make her something.
We need to make it right.
We need to make it right. So Jennifer, if you're still here, let us know. We're gonna make a beautiful mug with some heat transfer vinyl on it, with whatever you want on it if she's still here. Maybe she can't hear me. So you can go ahead and call her out. I think I'm behind the microphone here.
Oh, is Jennifer still out there? Oh,
I don't know if she can hear
I'm
me.
not sure if she's out there right now or not.
All right. And Audrey, special thanks for Audrey for checking in today. Have we seen you before, Audrey? I don't remember seeing you in our chat. Tell you what we're going to do.
What are we gonna do?
We're going to make a mug with this color changing vinyl on here. Oh, we don't need this, do we?
Oh, you're gonna make it. Oh, you're
Let's
not
make
gonna
a color
you're not gonna
changing
do
one. Can we make a
infusible?
color changing one?
You can, not infusible ink.
Not infusible right
So we
now.
don't need this.
We don't need this right now. Well, what is this before you put it away?
This is the Cricut mug press.
Really? And what's that do?
Here, I got another one over here. My coffee in it.
These are actually sealed.
You can use the infusible ink material. Cut the design on either the Maker, the Cricut Explorer, or the Joy that we were showing a little while ago. Once it's cut, you adhere it to the cup. Carefully insert it in here. Close the lid.
Oh.
It lights up. There's just an on and off button.
So it's like a kiln, kind
Right.
of.
It lights up, and when all 5 lights are lit, it's done. You lift the handle. Be careful. It's very, very hot. You would lift it up, put it on something heat protective, let it cool down, peel it off, and voila, you would have a design just like this.
Wow. That's pretty
Right?
cool.
So, but he doesn't want to do this right now.
Now I want to do something much cooler with this color changing stuff.
Okay, we can do that. I
Can we
love
do
it.
that? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
We're shifting gears here. All right, so what I'd like to do, let's do this. I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10.
Okay.
Wait, let me write it down. Give me some so we get legit. You have any paper or something to write on?
Yeah.
I'm going to write a number. Where's my big blocky things? So whoever can guess the number from 1 to 10, and just type it in the chat here on Amazon Live. If you can guess what number it is, the first person to guess correctly the number, I will make you a mug with whatever you want it to say using this color changing stuff. So I have a number written down right here. What is the number? Type it in the chat. Evans guesses number 5. First one with the correct number wins. Come on, let's have some other guesses in there too. Let's make this a fair battle of the mind, of the wills, of numeration, of the dog.
Emma.
The
Emma
dog.
wanted to say hi. She's fluffy.
You can put her on the table. She's a table dog.
You got her?
Oh,
You got her?
boy.
Lay down.
yeah.
Lay down.
Is she a heat-changing dog?
She's a shedding dog.
Are you a shedder? Is that a new breed?
Here, turn around so that people can see you.
And my dog. Oh,
There you
boy.
go.
Oh,
That's
my
your
goodness.
girl.
So I have this number. It is not number 5, but that is a great guess. Somebody else just type a number. Type any number from 1 to 10 in the chat here on Amazon Live. And
What are
if
you
you
gonna-
have the right number, we're going to make a mug for you using this color-changing vinyl,
Are you going to ship it to him?
and we're going to ship it to you.
Excellent.
No, you have to be in the continental U.S. I'm not doing that foreign shipping again. We did that once. Not ever doing that again.
No.
Oh my gosh. I apologize. That's the way they have
So-
Amazon in other countries for that.
You kind of wiggle woggly on your seat. What is that seat?
This is the very active chair.
And it is
You
in the
wanna see
carousel
it?
as well. Yes, hold that up.
Now this is a good pairing with the standing desk.
Yes.
So if you do, because it's really unrealistic to think that you're going to stand for 8 hours. So what this is a wobbling chair. It doesn't really wobble, but the bottom of this thing has like a bushing or a bearing. So it kind of follows you around, which forces you to keep your balance on this chair. So all day you're kind of moving around trying to correct yourself and trying not to fall.
Yeah.
It's not going to fall. You could actually sit on it and you get used to it after a while, but you're constantly moving your abs. You're kind of moving around and you're actually burning calories while you're working at the desk. So I think
Look
you're
how
right.
skinny you got, Will.
No. Give me another guess. Number from 1 to 10. Type it in the chat here.
What is our mug going to say? Whatever the
It's
person...
whatever that person
Okay.
wants.
All right, so Evans.
All
you're
right,
thinking-
Evans, we got like, we'll give you 10 more seconds to type some more guesses. A number from 1 to 10. Otherwise, Evans gets it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.25, 1. Evans, it's yours. What do you want it to say? Oh,
Oh, come here, Em.
come here, Emma. Dog got scared. All right, Evans, it's your mug. Do you want a color-changing mug? Yes, you do.
Yes, you did.
What do you want it to say? Do you have do you want a clover in green? Is that what would you put on this thing, Evans? You want a clover? So you want to do the green? You have like a smiling clover?
I have the purple, the blue. You'll do the green. So
I think she wants the green.
Okay.
Yeah?
that way.
You want the green?
Yep.
All right, let's do one and we'll mail it to Evans. You pick something, she said. Okay, you pick.
What do you want?
Let's do the teal, which turns to that green, right?
Yep.
Just do a big clover. A clover?
Let's do it.
Maybe a clover on one side. What about the other side? Do you want it to say Evans? Purple's my favorite. Oh, we gotta go purple.
Oh, change.
So the purple
Change.
changes to pink, right?
Yep.
Okay, so purple's the favorite color. So we
All
don't
right.
want a clover in purple, right?
We could do a clover on one side and
Do you want a purple clover, Evans?
a smiley face on the other.
So we're gonna demonstrate the Cricut. You're gonna use the maker for this?
I'm gonna use the maker.
Okay.
Why not?
Cricut maker. Put fine. Put Evans on it. All right. So a clover, a purple clover on one side, and Evans on the other side. Done deal. Purple on both. Now the purple changes to pink when it gets hot. So just so you know. Hope you're okay with pink. Let's do that. Clover on one side, Evans on the other
Can I
side.
have that mug?
The what?
The mug?
L mug.
Oh. Okay, I guess.
I don't know. What, 3 inches?
I think so.
3 on each side.
The
This is
clover's
so
gonna be
cool.
much bigger than the other.
That's okay.
Clover is 3 inches tall. Evans will be 3
You're
inches
okay.
wide, right?
With 3 inches taller. I think she's
Right.
gonna love
I
this
think
thing.
she's gonna love it.
We'll mail it out to you. You're going to love this thing, and you will be able to use it proudly and show all your friends that you have a color-changing mug, and they don't.
In just purple on both sides?
Purple on both sides? I think
Or
so.
a different
Purple,
color?
Evans, clover, and green. Uh-oh. Purple,
Okay.
Evans, clover, and green. Got it. Perfect. Thank you for that. All right, so now we have this beautiful setup. We're going to make this mug and show people how we do it. This is so exciting. But we're actually going to do this live on Amazon Live. I don't think anybody else does this on Amazon Live.
I don't think so. I'm gonna move the mug out of the way for a minute.
Not even that, what's her name? I don't think she does projects live. She just kind of shows the stuff,
I
doesn't
don't
she?
know what she does.
Yeah, so we're going to do this. This is so exciting. Let's do it. Does this take a long time to do? Does this take any more time than the other stuff? Or pretty much the same,
No,
same deal?
Same.
All right. What do I need to do?
You just need to give me just 1 second.
I am here to please.
I forgot we're doing 2 colors.
All right, I'm going to add some more water because we need to test this thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go ahead and make that
Do
work.
we need heat? And we don't need heat to apply this stuff, right?
No. All right, so I've got it ready. So let me just go ahead and set this up real quick. All right, so one of the tricks with cutting is I've got 2 images. I've got the word Evans and then I've got the clover. They're both in different colors. One is purple, one is blue. But I want to cut them on one mat. So I'm just going to, in the Design Space software, you can actually pick up pieces that you want to cut, move it to the same colored mat, place it in a different location, so you can put 2 different colors on a mat and cut out one time. So I'm going to do that real quick. All right, so the clover is going to be this one. Let me cut that down, find my scissors again. Oops, sorry Emma. Whoops, whoops. All right, so the green one is going to be for the clover. Now, the purple one is going to be for the name, and I mirrored it because the name needs to be mirrored, so it will show up right, correct? No, wait a minute.
Did
I
you
don't have that
find the
right.
love
No, I don't have
font?
that right. Huh? I didn't find the love font. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have
I
to
didn't.
kind of use something pretty.
No. You want something different? I used the.
No, you pick whatever you think works. You're the designer.
All
here.
right, hang on.
This is exciting.
Right?
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay.
I like that one too.
Hold on 1 second.
We used to be able to share screens, but it changes, and the software will not allow us to do this anymore.
All right, there we go.
That's perfect. That's going to look good. So these are going to change color using the HTVRONT color changing vinyl. Is this a permanent vinyl?
I believe it is permanent. I'd have to double check that. All right, so the clover is going to go in one location on my mat, which is the blue, right? What are you doing?
That's right. How'd you know? Did you see that? It was number 3. 5 is close enough.
Okay.
So you're setting it up in the Cricut design space. Could you do this on the app with this, or the app only works with the Cricut Joy?
No, you could do it with the app.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm just going to take my
What is that?
my brayer, and I'm just going to kind of roll
Brayer?
my material, stick really good on my mat, open my Cricut back up, turn her on, and send this to cut. So you can see I have my blue one in the corner for the clover, which will turn green, and the purple one in the bottom corner for Evans, which will turn pink.
Ooh.
So I'm going to send this to the printer or to the cutter. The water is boiling, which is fine. That's fine.
It's ready. It'll be
It's
ready.
ready.
It'll stay at 100 degrees for a second.
Put this in here real quick. This won't take long to cut, load. So the mat actually comes out the back of the machine as it does its scan, so you want to make sure that you have enough room behind it, which is why I moved my laptop slightly so it had enough room. And press play. And
It's funny
then,
they use the play button.
isn't it? And then, give me 1 second, I'm going to find my stuff. I'm all discombobulated here. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to take some of the HTVRONT.
Well, didn't they give you
They do,
Transfer
they give
vinyl?
you transfer vinyl in the
transfer tape?
transfer tape, and you'll look and see exactly
Same
the same.
stuff?
Exactly the same,
Oh, nice.
right? So I do have the HTVRONT transfer tape. Again, it comes with 2 sheets in the heat sensitive vinyl. So we'll put this aside. We'll grab our mug. We'll grab our weeding tool, wherever it may be. Oh, here it is back here. We'll unload our mat. We'll weed out the pieces and parts that we don't need. Do be careful with the weeding tool. It is sharp. Easy weed. Super, super easy. I love it. All right, so we have our clover. And I'm just going to trim Evans down because it's using a lot more material than we need. Okay, so I have Evans. I'm just going to weed out the excess material. Expose the word.
Smelly dog. You ever put vinyl on your dog?
She has come out, remember the other day she had a heart stuck to her? Not bad. So here's Evans. Here's the clover. So we're going to put the clover on one side and Evans on the other. All right. So I'm going to take some of my transfer tape.
Oh.
And we'll do the clover first. Put the transfer tape on
What
there.
does transfer tape do?
Transfer
Transfer
tape,
things?
it allows me to take the image off of the backing onto something I can actually use to transfer the image to whatever it is I'm transferring it to. In this case, our mug. Clover.
Oh.
Okay. So I'll put that over here. Like so. Stick that on, just pressing it on. Laid it right on there. Pressed it on really good. Peel it off. The image or the cut stays on the mug, ready to go. Do the same thing, same piece of transfer tape. Transfer tape doesn't have to just go away after one use. I use it many times.
It's almost 2 hours of continuous playtime.
Uh-oh, it's almost time. All right, now we have Evans on our transfer tape, and on the other side of the mug, I'm going to put the word.
now they'll know when this cup is hot.
They'll know when it's hot, and they'll know who it's for. All right, so you got your hot water? Is it still hot?
Double check. I think she's all. Make sure she's got enough temperature to change that bad boy. That is a beautiful mug.
Isn't that pretty?
And we're not sure if this is. We'll send the instructions along with it, right? I don't know if this is dishwasher safe.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. I'll look it up.
All right, we got some hot boiling water.
Go ahead and fill her up.
And our beautiful Favia. Favia, another sponsor of Fresh and Felicia. Let's fill it up with some boiling water and watch that clover change to green.
That's good. Is it? Oh, Evans is turning really fast. Evans turned all the way really fast.
Oh, look at the clover.
And the clover?
Yes, that is magic. I love that. I love that. That is so cool.
Neat, right?
That is the coolest
I just think
thing.
that's
You fill
fun.
it up halfway, you can have a half. And Evans went from your favorite color to not your favorite color. So that's how you know when it's your favorite color, you can drink it.
Right?
When it's not your favorite color, be careful.
Right.
That changed quickly.
It does. And I'm tipping it because he didn't fill it as high as the clover, so now the clover is completely done.
All right, how fast it'll change back?
Okay.
All right, we know it's going to change.
We know it's going to change back.
All right. So congratulations, Evans. You're the proud owner of a new color-changing mug. How cool is that? Very, very nice. So we'll shoot that out to you in the next day or so.
Yeah, we'll get that in the mail.
All right.
Cool,
beautiful.
right?
Congrats. I dig that. That's some neat tech.
I know, I love it. It's a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, and you imagine you can make some cool Mother's Day things with this too.
Sure, why not?
And again, this is such a great idea for the
Um,
young ones, for the
well-
little ones, and there's so many different applications I could see this being used for. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Oh, all right. So that's cool. Let that turn back to green. So yeah, thank you, Evans, for hanging out with us today. All right. Does anyone have any questions on what we covered so far? We talked about the Cricut Joy. We talked about these new cards. What are they called? Cutaway cards.
Cutaway cards?
We talked about the Cricut Maker, some HTVRONT vinyl,
Heat presses?
the heat presses. We talked about different heat presses.
Yep.
What else do we have to talk about here? Ah, the brother. The
Your
brother.
favorite?
We have your address from this morning, right? I think
Yep,
we got an email
yep.
that we're all set. You're all squared away. All right, so we're going to switch gears here. Because I'm a big fan of the brother because I don't feel like you should be tied to software, and a lot of people have complained about the Cricut software for one reason or another. I don't think it's bad, but some people have problems with it sometimes. They either think it's too hard or they can't get onto it if their internet connection's a little wobbly. I'm
I
not
find
sure
it to
what
be the easiest of all of them.
Yeah, I don't think it's
really
bad at all. But if you don't want that, or if you don't own a computer, or if you don't want to be tethered to a computer, there is another solution. And it's called the Brother ScanNCut. Maybe the same big giant Brother. I think they're a Japanese company, been around for 1,000 years. They make a lot of printers and a lot of other industrial stuff as well. They also have a cutting machine that works just about the same way that the Cricut works, does a lot of the same things and more, because it has a computer built inside of it. So you can use your computer and do some crazy designs with this thing. Brother has a piece of software just like Design Space, very similar, does some similar stuff. Or, again, the software built in with this 5-inch touchscreen. It'll do a lot of things that the Cricut do, plus it does something called ScanNCut. Now there is something called Print and Cut, right?
Yes.
That the Cricut does?
Yes.
I don't fully understand that, to be honest with you, but I do know that I can take something, draw it on a piece of paper or print it on a laser printer, and then cut it out. This machine will automatically cut it out. So you can make stickers, you can make decals. What we're gonna make right now is, do you know how, have you ever heard of ducking?
What is ducking?
Ah! Somebody throws something in your head and you duck?
No, that's not it.
That's not it?
That's not it.
Like, it started with Jeeps, I believe. So people who own or drive Jeeps, they put a duck on your doorknob, on your front wheel, a little sign, a little thing, and then you're supposed to join this Facebook group or whatever. Weird, right? And then it became, it crossed over to cruising. And now people do something called cruise ducking.
It's
Right?
true. We
So
saw it.
I want to create a whole new thing called mom ducking for Mother's Day.
All right.
And basically what it is these little rubber duckies. You can do different sizes. They sell, we bought these on Amazon as well. These little ducks. And the whole premise of these thing is that you hide these in different places. Like they hide them on a cruise ship and people find them and they get up, "Ooh, I found 10 ducks today." So I figure why not do this at home for mama ducking? and you can attach personal, like nice messages of love or thankfulness or gratefulness on your duck, and Mom can find them all over her house, similar to an Easter egg hunt.
You know, think about another idea.
Is that not the sweetest thing I've ever come up with?
Wait, another idea is, you know how you can give coupon books?
Yeah.
You could do that with your ducks too.
We could do that. You could put a little coupon. Say, hey, Mom, 5-minute foot massage if you find this coupon with it attached to the duck, right? Is that the greatest idea I've ever come up with? Mom ducking. Because you know how ducks, I always wonder why people didn't do this, because you can buy these by the bazillions on Amazon. I haven't put them in the cart here, but you get them in small, these are really small ducks. You get them big ones, they have ginormous ones, and the medium-sized ones, which are typical rubber duckies. So what we're going to do is I'm going to draw some stuff. I've actually done it already. I think I have to do that again. I drew a bunch of stuff on a piece of paper just with Sharpies. So this one says, thanks for everything. This one says, we heart you. What is heart you? I'm giving you a heart. This one's best mom in the world. Rock star. Do you want to see me scan and cut all 7 people watching? So I'll do it if you want me to, but if you don't need me to do that, Mom of the Year, and then you deserve a vacation. So I cut these right before the show, and I'm going to attach these to the ducks with a little ribbon. And when Mom finds these, she'll get that sentiment. She'll be happy. She'll have a giant smile on her face. Again, your coupon's a great idea too. So what we'll do is we take just a standard hole punch, and you can even have this thing. I could have drawn a hole on it, and it will put a little hole in it, but I'm going to do a little hole punch here. So now it's got a little hole so I can put my ribbon through. You've seen me do it before. Yeah, we've done this before. The ScanNCut is a really, really neat feature, only available on the Brother machines. So I'm just going to punch some holes in this guy. I love this one. Sorry for being such a brat. That is what you should give your mother. Rock star mama duck. So mama ducking. So again, the whole idea came from, you know how baby ducks follow their mom around everywhere? Mm-hmm. Why didn't people do ducking for their moms?
I think it's a great
Let
idea.
history show and record that this is the first time anybody's ever done mama ducking. It happened right here on Amazon Live on the Fresh and Felicia show. Poking little holes in here. What are you using to put those on there?
Just ribbon.
We probably should have used bigger ducks, huh?
Probably should have used bigger ducks, but the idea is there.
That's the idea, the sentiment is there. And how sweet is that? Mom wake up in the morning, she finds them in her oven. Maybe she finds them in the cupboard, in her drawer, in her bathroom. How cute is that?
I didn't tie it all the way.
Huh? How cute is that? Look at that. So she's got this cute little duck, and she will keep these forever. She'll keep these in her keepsake box. And you will automatically be elevated to favorite child. So if you have a bunch of siblings, you'll be elevated on that wheel. I'm telling you, there's a hierarchy for everything. You'll be knocked up. If your brother was the favorite child, he's done. You will now be number 1. You get 80%, everybody else gets 1. That's how these things work, okay? Trust me, I know how this works. Sorry for being such a brat, right? How cool is that? Vicky, thank you for the follow. Vicky, do you do mom ducks? Are you guys going to make these too? So cute, right? Now, probably should use bigger ducks than this because the signs are a little bit bigger. But I could hide this like behind like her dresser or something, or behind her mirror when she walks into the bathroom on Mother's Day.
Yep.
We heart you. She's going to find one that says this. Duck moms, right? Mama ducking, we're going to call this thing. Do these squeak?
I don't think they do. Oh, wait,
Oh, it's
a little bit.
Uh-oh. There's Finster.
Oh, no,
She's
don't
gonna
get
eat
that
that one. And then, thanks for everything. You could just hand draw these things. Now, you can cut these out by hand, absolutely. But the brother cuts a much more accurate thing. It actually made a beautiful little border around the side of this, and it automatically did this. It's computer generated, so these cuts are perfect. I drew these things by hand. But you can make decals with this thing. It's just another way to do vinyl cutting. It'll cut vinyl. It'll cut cardstock like this. It'll cut your heat transfer vinyl. It'll cut your this stuff. It'll cut the Infusible ink.
Yep.
It'll do all the same stuff using the Brother software or just using this screen itself. So this is pretty neat. I love this. Is the Disney edition. It is in our carousel below. You can pick this up. It has like 100 Disney things built into it, including these great Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse designs. So those are pretty cool. New to the Cricut game, trying to see what I need. You need some Cricut in your life, Vicky, right? I mean, how sad were you before you had Cricut in your life?
I don't know what I did before I had Cricut.
I know, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun to be
It
able
is
to
a lot
make
of
these
fun.
shirts, these mugs, even things like this. Now, could you do this on the Cricut?
Absolutely, but you would do print and cut.
What's that mean?
That means from Design Space, you would take your image, send it to the printer, When it's done, you bring it back, you put it on your mat,
So you design the whole thing in Design Space and then send it to the printer.
or you upload an image, whatever the
Okay.
case may be.
Okay.
And then once you put it back on your mat, you put it through the machine scans around with a light,
Right.
and then it goes and cuts it and do exactly the same thing.
Gotcha. Very cool. This seems easier, doesn't it?
Because it's all in one, you don't have to have
Yeah.
an extra device.
That's that
I like
extra
that.
step there. So Vicky's just starting out. Vicky, do you have a machine already? Because Felicia is the person to talk to. She's like our official Cricut consultant in our area. She actually, before the craziness started, she was doing classes in our local craft store. And that kind of got kiboshed, and hopefully we'll pick that up again soon. I don't think they're ready yet, but you know, a lot of people have gone online too. You really can do a lot of this at your house. We have a lot bigger reach too. Actually, you have a global audience now on your YouTube channel, so that's pretty cool. So you do not have one. Vicky, what do you want to do with your machine? Are you interested in making T-shirts? Do you want to make cards like we made? Were you here earlier when we made the card?
Run it over your phone.
Sure. So we made a card, these cutaway cards of the Cricut Joy. Why don't you talk about the two machines and the differences? I ignore the other one.
Which
The
one?
Explorer.
Oh, the Explorer. So there
Have
are
you-
three. There are 3 Cricut machines.
Just ignore the second one.
Where's the little one?
Right here. You got her?
Yeah. So this is the Joy.
Tell us about the
The
machine.
Joy only cuts 50 different types of material.
Now, when you say only,
which is more than enough for most people, right?
wait,
So
card decals, labels, customer gifts. So, all right,
it,
tell me about
it
the
really,
size.
you know what? It just depends on the size. So the Joy only goes 4.5 inches wide, but 12 feet long, depending on the vinyl that you're using. The Maker will go, and the Explorer, which is a step down from the Maker, will go 12 inches wide by, I forget how many feet long, depending on the material you're using. It really depends on how large of a project you're going to do. If you're going to cut chipboard, if you're going to cut thicker materials, you're going to need to use the Maker over the Joy. The Joy is not going to cut those thick materials. The Joy only has the one blade. It can use pens, and it has a transfer or a foil transfer tip. But the Maker comes with, or doesn't come with, you can purchase, I think, up to 13 different types of blades. A knife blade will help you cut through some of those wood products, thick foam. So it really depends on what you're looking to do. From the standpoint of what is easier to use, they're both easy to use. They both use the same exact software. And of all the different softwares for these types of machines, I personally think that Cricut Design Space is the easiest. And I think you'll
It's a lot
agree.
easier than the Silhouette software and a little bit easier than the Brother software, so I do agree with that. She says she's going to do customer gifts, so I'm inclined to think that she's doing this for a business. What about duty cycle?
I would have to say if you're going to do it for a business or start something up, then I would
Large
go,
quantities?
I would go with the Maker. It's got a bigger, stronger motor.
Yeah, so this is going to last a little bit longer. The Maker
Yeah.
is going to do bigger things, so you have that flexibility in case you want to do big card decals. Some people even done pinstriping kind of things for their cars too.
Oh yeah.
And the big numbers, I saw somebody in the parking lot had those big numbers like a race car.
Yeah.
Now that probably you can't do, it'll be too small on here, but if you want to do something to really unleash your creativity, probably the Maker's the way
I
to
would
go,
say the
right?
Maker, yeah.
And the duty cycle, if you're doing customer gifts, if you have a big business or a growing business and you anticipate doing more, then this thing might peter out on you after
Yeah.
a couple of months or a year or so, right?
It just depends on how much you're using it. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're doing some kind of business stuff and you have the budget for it, it's a little bit more than twice the price.
Oh yeah.
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 But that's probably worth it for a business or some sort of commercial entity, I would think. I would definitely go with this if I were a business. And if you're just doing it, you want to try it out, just want to play with it, see what this thing's capable of. Does this have a really easy to use app on your phone?
The Joy is the only one that has this super easy app to use on your phone, and it walks you through with little videos of how to do things and tells you exactly what you're supposed to do, when to put stuff into your machine, everything. I love it.
She don't plan on doing a business, just want to be able to do more for me and my family and friends. And this might be all you need.
Might be all you need.
Yeah.
Just depends on
This
how
is
big you want to go.
This is a great way to start out. And is this what you started with? Do you have a Maker?
I had the original Maker. I had the Maker before these Joy.
And why did you get the Joy?
Because it was cute and fun and portable. Super
Yeah.
easy. I've got a little tote. I can throw it in my tote with some supplies and the mini heat press, and off I go wherever it is I'm going.
It is really a lot easier to carry around if you want to travel and do it.
We did travel up north to one of the kids' houses. At the time, I did not have a Joy. I had the Maker, and we took the Maker right up there with us. Bigger and bulkier, but doable.
Yeah. So the brother version's a little bit different. The software has a little bit more of a learning curve to it. But what's neat about this thing is you could print something out if you made something on a laser printer, if you had like a logo or something. This you can actually put it on a mat and it will cut stickers out or cardstock. It'll scan it first and then cut it out with little borders so you're able to make. What did I do with that stuff? I have it on top of here.
Here.
Oh, I could show you some of these things.
Oops.
These are things that I actually scanned the brother logo, and this is actually a sticker, so I could put this on the front of here. And these are just ScanNCuts. Stock art I found on the internet. It made a decal. See how that border around it? It makes it look next level. It makes it look like a legitimate decal or a legitimate sticker that you'd buy in a store. We even made some official Fresh and Felicia stuff. This is an Avery. We just use regular Avery labels that you can buy at, on Amazon or any office supply store. And then you can pop these guys on anywhere. I tell people when they're going to do these decals, use a laser printer if you can. Because if it attaches to any water, inkjets are water soluble. Especially if you're going to do card decals, you want to use a laser printer. Because the inkjet stuff's going to, the first time it rains, it's going to just fade and just drip all over the place. So these are with a laser printer. But look how cool, I mean, it looks legitimate. These are all stock arts, things that I downloaded from a stock art place on the internet. And they're decals. You can peel these and put these on anything you want, on lunch boxes, on cars, on people's foreheads, on your dog. What is she doing? On your dog. So the brother version's a little bit, well, it's actually a lot more money for the brother. But if you want to make stickers and decals and you don't want to be tied down to a certain piece of software, then this is definitely the easier way to go for decals and cutouts. But it also does the vinyl, the heat transfer vinyl, the permanent vinyl, this color changing vinyl. This will do all that stuff as well. If you need an easy solution and you want to make a lot of stickers and start a little store or something, this will be the way to go. Otherwise, the Cricut, very easy to use. Design Space software is very simple to learn. And there are apps, so you can use your computer, you can use a PC, Mac, an iPhone, an Android, or your iPad, whatever you want to use with the Cricut devices.
Yep. And if you're going with the Joy has its own little app that is amazing.
It's on sale. I think it's 8% off, $169. And I mean, this is probably the most popular one, I think.
I don't know.
I think the Joy is probably the most popular because of the price point, and it's a great way to start. See if you like it. You might not like it. It might be a little bit too much. Devin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, Stacy's mom's here again. Are you at that bachelor party in Tampa with Grant? Is that what's going on down there? How's Grant? Is he behaving himself? Paige asks. The Maker. You can't go wrong with the Maker. It gives you room to grow.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
that's the only problem. If you buy this and you outgrow it and you're like, wow, I spent $169 on that. But if you really plan on getting serious with this stuff, then the Maker's probably the way. But this is a great place to start for people who have a limited budget. If you can swing the Maker, definitely go with the Maker. You won't regret it. People love those things. All right, Stacy's mom is here. And she's got it going on in Tampa. There's a big weekend in Tampa right now, isn't
That's
there?
what I understand.
Yeah, that's going on. It's a bachelor party.
Bachelor party.
Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, say hi to Grant for us. And I don't think Paige is watching because she's rude. But thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us. Do you have any last minute questions for Felicia? She is our Cricut and our brother specialist for all these craft things. We're going to come back and start doing these things now that the technical difficulties have been worked out. We'll try to come back at least once a week with different projects and a lot of fun stuff. We're going to do some more Mother's Day stuff. I want to come back with a show called The 10 Most Thoughtful Mother's Day Gifts You Can Make.
Okay.
I have 5 of them developed so far. I'm going to work on the other 5 this week, and we'll probably have them done by next weekend. Maybe we'll come on Saturday, and we'll move our electric bike show to Sunday. What do you think?
Sure. Whatever.
I think Paige's mom has got it going on. Did y'all Cricut that wheel? No, we're not smart enough to do that. Although you could do that. You actually could do that. Actually, we were considering Cricketing things on here, removable vinyl to put on here. And we just haven't gotten around to it yet. Don't know what to put on there.
No.
We could put numbers or something on there, I guess.
It's so easy to just erase that. 'Cause
Yeah.
we use it for not
The dry erase is nice, but you could. Actually, we were thinking about, I was going to have Felicia put removable vinyl on the really dark spots because it's hard to read this on the purple. Maybe put a different color on it.
You know what? I think they have dry erase vinyl.
What?
We could.
What?
I think they do. I think I have it somewhere.
Wow, I bet you do. I bet it's all dry erase. We should try that. It's actually a really good experiment. So we talked about heat transfer vinyl. We talked about color changing vinyl from our friends at HTVRONT who helped sponsor the show. So thank you, HTVRONT. HTVRONT has some really cool heating machines too. Heat presses,
Heat presses.
a fraction of the price. That's right. Vicky, you're probably going to need a heat press too. If you start to do t-shirts and stuff, and the HTVRONT stuff, you'll see them in the carousel below here. Fraction of the price of the Cricut stuff and just as good. They're just as good,
agree.
right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Small one. Get the bigger one because if you're doing t-shirts and stuff, if you have a small one, you can do t-shirts too, but then you're going to have to hit it 2 or 3 times to make sure you get all the letters down. So if you have a bigger one, it'll do it all at once. So, color changing, my kids will love that. Evans is going to love this. Did you see the color changing demonstration earlier? Should we do it one more time?
Should we
Let's
plug
do
it in?
Let's do it. It's not plugged in?
You're gonna have to fill it.
I'm going to put both of them on.
Here. More water?
Whoa,
And we'll do both of
that's
them.
not hot anymore.
Well, no, do some more.
All right, we'll fire it up. We're going to do both mugs this time?
Yeah, well, let's do both of them. You have enough water? Yeah, make it
So
up.
this is, we're okay, we have enough.
Sure.
Yeah. So we have the clover, and this is really the coolest thing, again by HTVRONT. Let me tag that in the carousel.
I just love it. It's so cool.
We just got that last week, and we just can't stop playing with it. I don't think Cricut has that, do they? So we did the shirt with the chameleon earlier,
We did? Yep. I don't even know where we put that.
and you could put this on any mug, right?
Yep.
It doesn't have to be a special infusible
Oh, no.
ink mug.
No, it does not.
So we're using the Favia electric kettle. We love that. Where is it? I can't find this thing. Did I miss it? Cricut vinyl joy. Here it is. Okay, so we're boiling some water right now. We're going to do this demonstration. And then we're going to ride our electric bikes to dinner.
How fun.
Mhm.
I like that.
You
It's
do?
always
You like taking
surprising. I do.
You like your electric bikes, right? Huh?
I
Give me
do.
some of that.
I do. I love it. Love, love, love.
But think about these ducks too. Get the bigger ducks. Mama ducking. It's the new thing. Remember, it was invented right here, Flesh and Felicia.
So there's Jeep ducking, there's cruise ducking, and
And
now there's
now
Mama
ducking.
Mama ducking.
Right?
I
That's
like
very
it.
cool.
I like it.
It's almost boiling. This is the Super Evans cup with the clover. And these are going to change colors when they reach, what is it, 112, 113 degrees
113.
Fahrenheit, 45 degrees Celsius.
Yep, it's heat sensitive color changing vinyl in
We're
3
ready to do
colors.
this. It's almost boiling.
They even give you the settings you need to use on your Cricut or your Silhouette if that's what you're using.
Is it the same
All
as
the
just regular
instructions.
vinyl?
Pretty much, yeah. I use permanent vinyl setting. Yep,
Yeah,
work great.
okay.
No problems.
And do we know if this is dishwasher safe? Does it say it on there? Storage instructions on the bottom?
It does not say.
All right, we'll look into that and figure that out. We'll let you all know next time. It's probably on the website, probably on the product
Suitable for
description.
metal, glass, plastic, ceramic, paper, and smooth walls. Not suitable for uneven surfaces, powdered walls, damp walls, or object surfaces.
All right, ready? Thank you, Favia, for this beautiful kettle. I love Favia kitchen stuff. We have so much Favia stuff here now.
Oh,
All right.
here it goes. Here it goes.
Can you
Look.
see? Can you see?
Look.
Can you see?
Evans turned really fast.
Whoa, that is pretty
This
cool.
is super hot water right there. You can see the yellow. It's still going.
Whoa. That is just the coolest thing in the world right there. It's like magic.
Right? I mean, the pink was purple when we started.
Oh, you could dip that in there.
Let's not do that. The
Any scraps?
green. You want me to dip it in
Dip it
there?
in. You can't kill it, right? No
It's
way.
instantaneous.
Oh, it changes back pretty quick. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool, man. Oh, look, it's changing back. So this could be so useful. What can we use this for?
The kids would have a ball with this.
They would.
Look at that. That's pretty cool.
For hot things, steering wheels, for benches, for metal things that sit in the sun all day. They get really hot. Look how fast it changes
Yeah,
back.
right? That's so
Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty cool. So yeah, heat changing. It's permanent, you said?
I believe
There's
so.
nothing on there about dishwasher safe?
No. I'll have to ask and look it up.
Do not rinse the vinyl sheet with water within 24 hours.
You just run that one. That was fun. That was a
It
science.
was a science project.
Store in a cool, dry place. Keep vinyl away from direct sunlight. Doesn't say anything about that.
No.
HTVRONT, are you guys watching? Do they make white lettering that basically be unseen until hot water is added? One of
Oh, I
your
don't
daughter.
know.
Oh,
That's
that is
actually-
clever. It's like
that's-
invisible ink.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Vicky, that is brilliant.
I don't have, my
You
set
know
did
what?
not come with it, but I will have to find out.
Hold on, I'm going to take a picture of that, and I'm going to send that to HTVRONT and ask them if they do that, because that is something that they need to do. That is actually a really good
That's a
idea.
really good idea. Well
Vicky,
done.
you're a genius. Are you sure you're not a business person? It's probably Elon Musk pretending that you should grow. One of the smartest people in the world there. Favorite, that is really cool. That is really, really
It's a
neat
neat
idea.
idea.
Yeah, I think about that. It's Sam over in China. Oh, 5 a.m. over in China. Yeah. They don't care. They're up at 5 a.m. She's watching the show. I know she is. You try. You're good. You don't have to try anymore. Just retire with those ideas. That is brilliant. I'm going to check on that too. I'll let you know the next show. That is pretty cool. I love that thing. Right now we just have 3 colors.
Yep.
I wonder if they
Yeah,
have other
there's
colors
just 3
available
right now.
too.
I'll have to look.
But that is brilliant. Something a white would change to a different color. That's really cool.
That's neat. Neat idea.
Yeah, that is really cool. All right, kids, we're heading out to dinner. You guys are welcome to join us. We're in Vieira, Florida. Come out there. We'll be over at the Avenues, little shopping center. We'll probably go to a place called the Pizza Gallery or Melting Pot. One or I'm not sure which one. You want cheese today?
Either way, it's sitting outside in this gorgeous weather
It is
we're
a
having
beautiful
right now.
day out here.
Yeah.
What's it got? Computer, temperature. 78.
78.
Oh, that's
so-
hot.
No,
That's
it's
too
not.
hot.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, Evans, we'll get that out to you. Thanks again for watching. Vicky, Jennifer, everybody else who followed us today, thank you for coming out. And we might come on tomorrow. Let's see how
We'll see.
what drives us. Maybe we'll come on tomorrow. But if you follow us, make sure you click that follow button down there and you'll get notified every time we come on. So love you guys. You guys have a great night too. Stay out of trouble for a change. Emma, you too. I'm going to step on the dog. All right, you have to say it. Don't say
All
it.
right. Thanks for joining us today. Bye, Felicia.
I knew she was going to say that.